This,
Hey guys, this is Max here.
and this is Kyle here, and this is episode 3 of the
Episode 3
of
of
the
the
KM
KM
Fitness
Fitness Podcast.
podcast.
Yes, sir.
And
So what are we going to talk about today, Kyle?
the first question for today for this episode is going to be about what are the best types of foods to eat to build muscle?
hmm Yeah, so today we're going to talk about just kind of diet for if when you're working out.
Yeah.
And a very important thing when having your goal being to build muscle when you're going to the gym is making sure you get your protein in. And
Yes.
I know that's like a gym bro thing, like, oh, get your protein in, brother. Protein bars, protein shakes.
Yeah.
But like, it's actually really important to be eating an adequate amount of protein when working out, because basically, in short, what it's going to be doing is it's
Mm.
going to be giving your muscles the required nutrients to rebuild, right?
Yes. If you don't eat your protein, you're not gonna pack on muscle
Yeah,
as much as you would if you missed out on your protein and you
yeah,
didn't eat enough protein.
exactly.
And you have to eat the right types of protein because
Yes,
you
very
can't
important.
you can't just be eating like cake and chips and like candy and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
protein cake.
Yeah.
You see at the store, there's all these like, you know, like they're really good. They're really good.
Yeah.
But like the cake, like the muffins and the cookies that are protein cookies,
Yeah, you have to
but
be
they
careful.
still have a lot of,
You have
So
to be mindful. You have to read the
yeah,
yes.
I do eat those things, but those are not the primary source of protein for me.
Yes.
So protein is like the raw material for muscle growth. So like, here's a quick like little tip from Cam Fitness Tips.
Yeah.
When you're building your meals, think about, and this is also great for weight loss too, think about building your meal centered around a protein. So instead of having, for example, like if you're going to have, this is really basic, but like chicken, rice, and broccoli, right? Don't think about having rice and chicken as your side and then broccoli. Think about having chicken being your main dish
Main
and then
dish
just having rice, a little bit of rice
on
and
the
broccoli on the
on
side.
the
And
side.
that way your
Yeah.
protein will
Yeah.
be adequate
Yeah.
and you'll just be, So I'd say aim for, like, if you can, chicken breast has a lot of protein in it.
Yes.
So I'd say chicken is very good. What are some other, like, would you say good
Um.
foods to eat to get your protein in?
The other good foods for protein are eggs.
hmm
Eggs are my go-to. I like salmon's good.
Yeah.
I'm a big salmon guy.
Yeah.
I like fish.
Fish is great.
Fish.
Yeah.
Um, I like proteins. I like yogurt. Yogurt has protein in it.
hmm
Yogurt.
Yep. Greek yogurt.
I do Greek yogurt. I get blueberries,
Yep.
and then I get some honey or something,
Ooh,
or
yeah.
yeah,
That's like my go-to.
yeah,
My go-to snack right now that I've just been eating a ton is there's the Chobani brand, 20 grams of yogurt, 20 grams of yogurt, 20 grams of protein,
yeah,
Greek yogurts with
yeah.
zero sugar added. And they have them at my work at Whole Foods, and they're very good. They taste great. The texture's great,
Yes.
and they have 20 grams of protein.
20
They're
grams of
packed.
protein,
Yeah, and they're full. They're complete protein too, so they will rebuild muscle.
and yeah.
And a lot of the plant-based protein stuff is not complete protein, so they're missing one of the essential amino acids required to rebuild muscle. So make sure. Oh, there's another squirrel over there. What's up, buddy?
Scroll,
Um,
scroll
I think
to.
it's the same one.
Oh shit.
No, but if your goal for eating protein is to build muscle specifically,
Yeah.
don't eat plant-based protein. Eat real protein.
Yeah, and you.
Yeah.
Um.
So yeah. Um,
And then my favorite snack to eat is probably some carrots and hummus.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm a
hmm
carrots and hummus guy. I
Yep.
like to eat carrots and hummus.
When it comes to snacks to eat, yeah,
A hummus is
definitely
good. Yeah.
hummus is good with carrots.
Yes.
Also another thing that I love is rice cakes.
Rice cakes are good. I
Rice
haven't.
cakes are great. There's literally these Quaker brand cheddar rice cakes. that come in a bag and they taste like Cheetos, bro. I swear, I swear they taste like Cheetos. Like you can eat a full bag of those, and it's a big bag, you know. It's like
Yeah.
500 calories for the whole bag, as
Wow.
opposed to if you eat a whole bag of Cheetos, it's going to be like 1,000 calories, you know.
Um.
So
Yeah.
yeah, rice cakes are great. They keep you full for pretty long.
They do.
Um,
And then another question we have here is what do you usually eat for breakfast every morning?
mm, yeah. So for me, I've been getting very busy with work lately,
Yeah.
working in the morning. So I have not had as much time to make breakfast in the morning, but when I wasn't working and I was eating breakfast every morning, what I would do is I would go to the gym and then I would go to the gym fasted, so I haven't eaten anything. I've been fasting overnight, right? So
Yeah.
then I would get home. I'd be starving after my workout. I would make 4 eggs,
Wow.
sometimes five. Just mix them up, um,
Wow.
and then I would put butter in the pan, and then so make them with butter,
Butter?
scramble them. Yep.
So you put butter in the pan as you're
Yeah.
are you so you put butter in the pan as you're making the eggs?
Well, I put them in the pan before, and then I use that kind of as my like my
Yeah.
oil. But and then I'll do and then for my carb source, I'll do like a bagel,
Yeah.
and then I'll do I'll have one of the Greek Chobani yogurts. So I have 4 eggs and the Chobani yogurt for my protein. So that's about 50 grams of protein there,
Wow.
and then maybe 40, and then with the Chobani yogurt, and then for my carbs, which will keep me full and give me sustained energy, I have the bagel,
Yeah.
and then and then sometimes I'll do bacon. But if I'm doing a lot of eggs, I usually won't do bacon because that's a lot of fat.
Yeah,
Um,
bacon's pretty fatty. Yeah,
yeah.
bacon's really fatty.
Hmm.
You have to be careful how much of that you eat.
Yeah.
Um, and it's really greasy too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when you do bacon, you're only doing you should only have like like one or two
A
pieces.
couple, yeah,
Yeah,
you know.
you don't have a lot. It's not something you would eat a lot
Yeah.
because it's pretty fatty, and then it's pretty it has a lot of calories too.
Hmm. So one thing for fat is, this is kind of a segue, a little off topic of the question, but for fats aren't necessarily bad. A lot of people give fats a really bad rap.
Yes.
If you eat a lot of fat, yes, it can be harmful. Um, but fats are actually a very good source of energy if you eat a small amount of it. So, for example, per gram protein has 4 grams of 4 calories per gram
Hmm.
protein. Carbs has 4 grams, 4 calories per gram as well. Fats has 9 calories per gram. So you don't need to eat as much fat to get as much energy as you would need. So yeah, that's a
So,
little
so what you're
thing
saying
there.
is, that there's good fats and there's bad fats, basically.
Yeah.
So there's like a you just got to be
So
mindful of which ones you're
we
eating.
yeah, we talked about eating salmon earlier,
Yeah,
and salmon is great because it has unsaturated fat,
yeah,
has fish oil. So that's great. Butter is a great source to get your fat as
yeah.
well, as long as you're not overdoing it.
But I feel like when you have salmon, usually I load it with like tartar sauce on top. I might dunk the
Dude, tartar
I
sauce is
might
so good. Oh my
but
god.
I dunk the whole jar of tartar sauce on my salmon, and then by then it's not. You're not even tasting salmon anymore. You're just tasting. You're just tasting.
Oh my gosh.
You're just tasting the tartar sauce at that point.
Yeah. Whenever I get fish and chips, I always like dip my fries in the tartar sauce. Anyways, that's
But anyway, I'm gonna tell you something really strange about about what I do.
okay.
But so for breakfast,
Hmm.
I have like 8 eggs,
Dang.
8 eggs, eight eggs,
Okay.
and then I get like I get like
Yeah.
a tortilla, and
Oh
then
yeah.
I might pour ranch in my
Oh,
I might put ranch
okay.
in my eggs,
Mm.
and then but a lot of people think that's really gross because ranch does not go on eggs.
Yeah. I mean,
But
I haven't tried it before.
but
Maybe it would be good.
yeah, I might like it, but I feel like it's really good. But a lot of people give me flack about it, or a lot of people because
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of gross, but
Yeah.
it's something that I like to do.
Yeah, I mean that could be good. Yeah.
Uh,
That reminds me, I also used to do breakfast burritos a lot too.
yeah.
Get if you get like scramble some eggs up, throw some onions, some bell peppers, some
Mhm.
like a little bit of hash brown
Yeah,
in there, and a little bit of sausage,
yeah.
and then
Something like
toast
cheese.
your tortilla both sides, and then just put it in there and wrap it up. It's great.
Do
Like
you yeah?
yeah,
Do you use do you use like cheese
a
on your
little bit. I actually don't like it when there's too much cheese on my omelets or my eggs because I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of the texture,
yeah?
but I will do a little pinch of cheese every
Mm.
now and again just to get a little flavor in there.
I was gonna ask you, Max. Do you ever use any like spinach in your? Do you ever put spinach in your omelets or?
No,
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 you never put
hell
no
no, oh,
yeah
no, no,
you
yeah.
never put spinach in your omelet.
I mean, I might occasionally, but like I don't have spinach at my house, so like,
Oh,
I mean, if I'm
I mean,
going somewhere and they're like, "Oh, there's also spinach in this," and I'm like, "Oh, okay,
yeah, you don't use spinach.
I'll eat it." I
I use
mean,
like an onion. Do you put onions in your omelets?
yeah, yeah,
Onions, peppers,
yeah.
peppers.
Maybe jalapenos if I'm feeling spicy, you know.
Green onion.
Yeah, yeah. Green onion on top.
Um,
Yeah, great.
cilantro or
Yeah, yeah. I like
yeah,
cilantro.
like cilantro.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just naming off stuff I put in an
No,
omelets.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But anyway, I think we can I think we can seg into the next segment if you
All
want
right,
to.
let's seg.
Okay. Can you do the honors of asking of asking another question to the podcast, Max?
Yes, let's do it. So, next topic I want to cover is micro and macronutrients. Do you know the difference between micronutrients and macro?
Um.
Micros and macros?
Actually, I do not, but
So,
they can teach me how to they can teach me.
so for your macronutrients, these are going to be the three big sources of energy: proteins, fats, and carbs. Okay.
Proteins, fats, and carbs.
Yes.
Did you hear that?
Did you guys hear
Did you
that?
hear that?
Leave in the comments below if you heard that.
Yes. So let's say it again for them.
Proteins,
Proteins,
carbs,
carbs,
and
and
fats. That's
fats.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And so
Okay.
yeah,
But anyways, so your protein, you know, we've been talking about protein.
yes.
All
On
your
this episode.
protein is the essential for muscle growth and you know, just muscle health in general.
Yeah.
Carbs are the number one source of protein or source of protein, source of energy. So carbs, what they do is basically it takes your body a lot longer to digest, which gives you a longer sustained energy.
Mm.
And this is for complex carbs. So there's simple carbs and complex carbs. Complex carbs are stuff like potatoes,
Pasta or
yeah, pasta,
pasta
starches, just like
like
bread, you
bread.
know, the very starchy stuff. And what happens when you eat a lot of bread is your body is like takes a long time to digest that. So it takes a lot of it gives you you know more energy throughout the day because you're constantly digesting, you're constantly, you know, as opposed to simple carbs which are like fruit and stuff
Fruit
like that.
and like basically like watermelon,
Yeah.
pineapple,
Yeah,
blueberries,
bananas. Yeah.
strawberries.
Mhm. So these
Like
are the kind of
yeah.
things that you want to eat before you work out. That's
S-
why you see so many people eating bananas before the gym is because bananas the glucose just gets directly absorbed into the bloodstream when you digest that, and it digests quickly.
Yeah,
So if
so
you're,
fast.
we
No,
talked about this a bit in the last episode, but
yes, we did.
um, when you eat a lot before the gym, like if you eat a big giant breakfast and then you head straight to the gym 20 minutes later, your body is still working on that and you're not getting that full energy in. And what happens when you start to work out on a full stomach is you're just going to be super sludgy and it's not going to be a good time.
And you're not. Yes.
Yeah.
And,
So I what I would recommend is waiting at least an hour to let your food digest and then going to work out. So
so if you have a big meal in the morning, don't work out. Wait like an hour or so after
yeah.
after you ate the meal,
Mm-hmm.
basically.
Yep. Okay. So that's a little bit about protein and carbs. For fats, fats get a bad rap. Um, but
Yeah.
honestly, like as long as you're not overdoing it, and here's a good source of fat is cashews.
Cashews, like nuts,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
like nuts. Trail mix is good. A trail mix.
Yeah.
I like trail mix because it has like the M&Ms.
Yeah.
The M&Ms were good.
The trail mix is actually great in my opinion. A lot of
As
people don't think trail mix is good because of
Yeah,
like the candy in it
but
or whatever.
yeah,
But like
yeah.
as long as you're not just picking out the M&Ms
I used to
and just throwing away the rest, as long as you're actually eating all of it, like
I
I
used to
don't
pick
see
out the
why it's so
M&Ms.
bad, you know? Like
I used to
yeah, I
handpick
used to do
that.
that
I used to
too
handpick out
all
all
the
the
time,
M&Ms.
bro.
I would sort them out. I would sort them like I don't.
Sort them?
Yeah,
Oh
I would
wow.
sort. I would sort the cashews, put those aside.
Yeah.
I would sort. I would sort the raisins, put
The
the
almonds.
almonds.
Yeah.
I would just keep the M&Ms. I would have like separate. I'd have separate baggies forever.
Oh, that's funny.
no,
Oh, that's funny. Yeah,
no.
that's definitely something I would have done.
Actually like nuts are nuts are pretty healthy for you.
Yeah,
Um, nuts. And then raisins are good for you too. Raisins are good for you too.
yeah. No, raisins are great.
Yeah, you can put raisins in your oatmeal. I like to put raisins in my oatmeal sometimes.
Ooh, what's your favorite kind of like oatmeal?
I make my oatmeal with like the oatmeal. I add water to it.
Yeah.
I put it in the microwave, and then I add my protein powder in the oatmeal.
Mm.
No, I pour my protein
Ooh,
powder in the
yeah.
oatmeal,
That's a good one.
and then
Yeah.
I add a banana in there,
Yeah. Yep.
blueberries, and then I put some raisins in there, and then that's like a full I call it the weightlifters protein bowl. The weightlifters the
The weightlifter's
it,
protein bowl.
it's the weightlifters protein bowl. It's featured by the fitness doctor that he told me he said that it's a fitness doctor hack. He said he told me that
Mm.
start putting your protein powder in the oatmeal.
Ooh, yeah, dude.
And,
That's a game changer right
yeah,
there. And
I
you can put protein powder in yogurt too.
you
Even
can.
yeah, you can get like plain Greek yogurt. There's a guy blowing leaves directly at us. Nice.
No,
You
please
can.
don't.
Doesn't he know we're filming a podcast? No.
No, he does
He
not
has no
know.
idea. He doesn't
Yeah,
answer.
he has no
But
idea.
yeah,
Anyway,
you can get like plain Greek yogurt, and then you can like mix whatever protein you
you
want.
can mix the thing. Okay,
This guy's
that guy's
okay.
weird. But anyway,
Anyway,
let's get back to the show.
so about yeah, that's a little bit about macronutrients. So
Yeah,
last point will be about micronutrients. So everyone thinks about, you know, for muscle growth, like protein shakes, all the big stuff like that. But no one really ever talks about like vitamins.
yeah,
And that's what
vitamins.
micronutrients are.
But my question, Max, is what kind of vitamins what kind of vitamins do you take? And so,
So for me, I have a multivitamin that I
yeah,
take, and it just has, all of the daily vitamins you need.
yeah,
Like I would definitely recommend getting, if you don't already, a multivitamin and just see how you feel after you start taking it.
yeah.
Um
But
but
yeah,
yeah, also, the foods you eat also contain micronutrients, and a lot of foods that contain these micronutrients are like fruits and vegetables. Like you have to make sure you're eating your vegetables. Like I
yes,
know
it's
your mom told you that when you were 10, and you've always given it to the dog under the
yes,
table.
it's 100%.
But
Yes,
it's time to wake up to reality, buddy. Like
yes.
you need to be eating your
You
vegetables.
need to be eating your fruits and vegetables, and and your Brussels sprouts,
Yeah.
and all your steamed carrots
Uh-huh.
and your broccoli. Broccoli is my favorite, man.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm telling you, man.
I like broccoli.
People are like, "Oh, it's so disgusting." But like raw, yes, it is
Yes,
disgusting.
yes.
But try steaming your broccoli and then putting a little bit of melted butter and salt on it. And trust me,
Ooh,
yeah. Yeah,
speed
no,
it up.
I eat that up, bro. No, but
Um,
yeah, for me, I conditioned myself to love fruit.
yeah, I like fruit.
Because like when I was losing weight, it's a big thing that I ate was fruit. And like if you think about it, this is another little tip here
Yes.
for losing weight. And maybe we can talk a little bit about losing weight, which is something that I've done over the years.
Yeah.
Is so if you like to eat, you can still eat a lot while losing weight, believe it or not. You just have to find foods that you can eat more of that are less calorie.
So,
So, does that make sense?
yeah, that makes sense. You just gotta find, like, I would say fruits one of them.
Yep.
Fruits you could, because you can't, but you can only have so much of one fruit. Like, you can't have like three bananas or something, or like
Um,
that's too many like at one time. And like,
um, I would say that's a
because
good question.
it's too much potassium for
I feel like you could have three bananas
really,
and
because
not. I don't think it would matter too much. I think bananas get me really full pretty quick, so I think I would probably struggle eating three banana
I
like
mean, I could
back to
probably
back to back.
the
Like I could do it, but like
it's
it wouldn't be very enjoyable. But like for
yeah.
example, blueberries. So
Blueberries are my favorite.
yeah,
Yeah,
you can eat like a huge bag of like 5 pounds of
I
blueberries,
know, but
and that will only be like 500 calories, as opposed to if you have a big like party sized bag of chips that's the same amount as those blueberries, that's going to be like 2,000 calories.
wow,
So like you just have to find things that are less
are
calorie,
low
yeah,
calories.
but you can eat more of
Um,
to satisfy that craving.
yeah, but like if you, but like the thing about that is like blueberries are like $10 a box. So like,
Yeah,
yeah,
bro.
but it is what it is. I mean,
Hey, well, my grandma actually grows them,
oh, she
so
does.
I just
So
go over there and just grab a bunch.
so yeah, um, um, maybe I should come over. Maybe I should
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Maybe I should go over to your grandma's house and
No,
actually
we're
pick them.
no, she's all out now. I ate all of them, but
Because
um,
back in the day,
back in my day, son.
back in my day, I went down with my grandma and I went to the blueberry farm
Yeah,
and I picked them. I had to get the bucket and the bucket, and I filled the bucket with
yeah.
blueberries. A full
Hmm.
Home Depot bucket,
Dang.
Home Depot like Lowe's bucket.
Yeah.
I had that thing full, and then like I,
Dang.
but
That's a lot.
yeah, I went down to this blueberry farm, and then I think it was in Everett or something.
Oh,
And then
that's cool. Yeah.
but now like they're like $10 a box at like Safeway,
Yeah.
and you or and then my mom says, "Do not eat all the blueberries. I just bought them today."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like getting frozen blueberries and then putting them in like stuff.
You could do
Pretty
that.
good.
I like to do frozen blueberries on my waffles.
Oh.
On my waffles.
Yeah.
Or
Because then they like melt.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
That sounds good.
I buy the frozen waffles too. I don't really. Do you have waffles sometimes, or?
Oh yeah. Usually when I have waffles, they will just be the frozen ones. There is this brand called Kodiak Cakes, which is like protein waffles, and I think it has like 14 grams of protein per two waffles. And those are usually the ones that I will buy. They're a little more expensive, but
Yeah, it's worth it. I feel like
yeah,
yeah. I feel like when it comes to your health, it's worth spending the extra a couple of dollars to get like the better food
yeah.
options.
Hmm.
Because when you walk down when you walk into the grocery store, like most of the food is like terrible for you. Yeah,
Yeah.
like you have to,
Yeah.
yeah, like I like
Definitely. Yeah.
if you walk down the aisle, it's like everything has like cornstarch, like pretty
Yeah.
much everything
High
in this.
fructose corn syrup.
Yeah, like you have to be careful. I mean, um, but it's okay to have some junk food, but you have to have that in moderation.
Yeah. You can have like a cheat day. Like
Yeah, I mean,
I did that when I was losing weight. I would have one day out of the week where I would go to Dairy Queen.
oh
But other than that, I was pretty good. Now that I'm at a weight that I'm like pretty comfortable at,
yeah,
like I'm not lean right now. I'm at like 50, I think I'm 15% body
you
fat
are.
percentage right now. And I'm
Wow.
6 foot pound. I'm 6 feet 200 pounds.
Wow.
So and now that I'm at a point where like I'm pretty satisfied with my weight, like
Yeah,
I'm not as picky about what I eat. Maybe than I should be, but
yeah, I understand that.
yeah, but I want to get
Understandable.
lean one day. Like I
You
want
want
to eventually
get like
like
super
get
lean.
super shredded.
Yeah,
But like
yeah. It's because I was talking to the fitness doctor yesterday.
hmm
The fitness doctor's my eye doctor. I saw
Oh,
him.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I saw him at the gym yesterday,
Yeah.
and he told me, Kyle, you're looking so good. And then he was like, wow, you must be at like 15% 15% body fat or something.
Yeah.
15.
Do you know what you're at? Like, have you
I'm at
checked?
like 15% body fat.
Yeah.
Because and then he said that like you're doing pretty well. You got like an A+ in my books, an A+. And then
Yeah.
and
Show
then
them your biceps. Let's get a quick flex.
yeah, get a quick flex
There.
here.
Look at
Yeah, that's pretty good. The beach is that way.
that.
Actually, the beach, yeah, the beach is that
The
way.
beach is that way.
But anyway,
Yeah.
but and then yeah, we and then he was talking about like all like the nutrition things and like the protein
Mm.
stuff that
Mm-hmm.
like
Yep.
and then yeah, I think it's a good time to wrap this up now.
Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was our third episode of the KM Fitness Podcast. Make sure to go follow our Instagram if you aren't already. Share this with your friends. Leave a comment below saying whatever you want. Tell us what to talk about in the next one. And hopefully we're also going to start recording us working out and talking at the same time.
Yeah, hopefully that's
Yeah.
I think that's our next goal. I think that's
Yeah.
our next goal for this.
And maybe we can do like, like just an episode of like arm day, leg day, just talking about, what exercises we're doing.
Yeah, we're doing that day.
All right. So
yeah, well, thank you for watching the KM Fitness Podcast, and this is KM Fitness Tips.
Signing off.
Signing off.
Have a great day.
Have a